New Wave Podcast, episode 21. I'm in here with Original Picks. What's up, my guy?
What's up, Nash?
Reggie, Heart on the Sleeve Clothing.
What's going on, man? What's up?
You said it's the
That's the
original
classic
one?
Yeah, the original. Yeah, we don't do the classic. That's original. That's the original one.
The OG.
The OG. Yeah. So, like, real quick, let's start from the beginning. Quick, let me introduce the rest of my co-hosts. Solo Dolo, Taylor Babushka in here. How long you been doing the Heart on the Sleeve Clothing?
Coming up on my 2-year anniversary on the 22nd of November.
22nd November?
Yep.
Next month?
Yep, next month. It'll be 2 years.
You started off with just the heart on the sleeve. Yeah, y'all see it. It's like a heart right here.
Yeah.
Why'd you go with a heart?
Flavor. It's simple and basic. Just to like explain the design is like I wear my heart on my sleeve, so it's like I'm passionate about a lot of stuff. So I like music, I like design, I like creating stuff. So when I was making it, I'm like, all right, cool. A lot of people could relate to it, like, you know what I mean? Not just like in a heartbroken aspect, like people go through relationships and get heartbroken, of course, but the meaning behind it is you being passionate about whatever it is you like to do. So the heart represent the love for that passion, and the crack represent the struggle in that passion. So whatever it is you do, like, you know what I mean, you doing this, radio host, so that's your passion, you know what I mean? There's struggle in that. Maybe you might not get the viewers or the comments you might want, like, you know what I mean? So it's all relatable in that aspect. So I picked something that's simple and subtle and just went with it.
My biggest thing, I want to go ahead and cut to the chase. When you're successful, there's going to be a duplicator, right?
Right.
And you had multiple duplicators. How do you take all that in and kind of keep your cool? Because, you know, that's keeping your composure now, because you can't be snapping out.
Right.
You can't be acting dumb.
Right.
You can't be out here knocking niggas out, hitting people in the head with bottles, shit like that. You can't be doing that shit because you're protecting your brand.
Right.
So how do you cope with that? How would you, someone that's starting up or someone who's going through the same thing as you or going through that right now, how do you cope with that hatred right there?
And how you separate yourself, too?
You know, I always say, like, just going back to what you said, like, listening to Drake before the intro of that song Cake, when he say, oh, only real shit's gonna last. So that's why I kind of like draw the comparison to, like, with that, like, because if you see mine, you'd be like, all right, cool, it's sticking, you know what I mean? A lot of people have stuff that like start like 20, 30 days, maybe one item, and then it's out the window. But if somebody trying to copy it, it's not going, like, nobody's really going to attach yourself with it because they can't connect with it. Like, so with what I do, you could connect with it. So I made something simple like that, and a lot of people relate to it, the meaning behind the message and stuff. So it depends on what you're going with. I want to see everybody win. So if you try to steal my idea, like, all right, cool, I'm not a greedy person, like, yeah, let me get what you got. You know what I mean?
Real quick, hey, Reggie, a lot of people in the city support Heart on the Sleeve Clothing. I see a lot of people get custom pieces made, hoodies, T-shirts, hats. How many custom pieces for people would you say you've done so far? Not exact number, of course. I'm just saying, like, a guesstimate.
I don't even know, because it's not just the city. Like, the city support me a lot. And, like, I've reached over 19 different states, 3 different countries. And that's more, like, mind-boggling to me. Like, so I can't even keep up, because everybody always got a birthday. They always want a different event to go to. They're always going out of town. So I'm always doing a lot of stuff. I'm finding ways to keep myself busy.
What all do you do? Hats, hoodies, T-shirts? What all will you customize? Anything? Anything,
really. Like you said, I got the shoes, flip-flops, hats, winter hats, like coats, jackets. Pretty much any item of clothing.
So you, of course, got like a upholstery machine? I don't even know if that's how.
No, I hand make everything.
Oh, so you hand stitch this in here?
That's what makes it unique too, so people could gravitate to that too. It's not just like a print and press style or shirt.
Print and press.
You know what I mean? I could do that. I have like 3 styles that I've done like that, and they all sold out like in the first week or so. But I just like to keep it more. I don't know what word I'm looking for.
Organic, genuine.
Yeah, you
from
know,
the heart.
No,
just like more structure. That's kind of the word I want to say.
Yeah.
Like, you can feel it, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So this, what'd you say?
I was asking if he taught himself how to sew. Or
my grandmother sews, so she makes her own, like, dresses. She made wedding gowns and prom dresses for people that she came up with, and people she go to the Kingdom Hall with and stuff like that. So she does a lot of that stuff, and I kind of like seen it, but again, I don't sew, so I don't know how to, you know what I mean, do that. But I try to learn because I do want to get to learn how to do stuff from scratch, like, you know what I mean, like making like everything from scratch, so I could do it in that capacity. So.
Do you do all this by yourself, or do you have anybody working for you? Like,
I just do everything myself. I draw up all my ideas. So I mean, that's something I make. I made a stencil, so it's easier. I just cut it out and then I sew it on. But like something like this is more detailed.
How long does that take?
This take maybe like an hour or two. With like everything, like, you know what I mean. This is like something I could put on for like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like this is like probably like hour, like cutting out, stitching on everything. This like maybe like 20 minutes cutting out, stitching on.
Can you see the whole hoodie from that angle?
Probably drop a bag at Joanne's.
Are you trying to say you steal it? No, okay. I was just trying to say you didn't want to answer. Okay.
No, man. You get this stuff by the yard, it's kind of cheap.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense, yeah.
What you trying to do next with it? Like, as of right now? Well, hold on. First of all, you have a website?
I do.
HardOnTheSleeve.com?
No, HOSclothing.com. And I don't really use it because everything I do is custom. If you go in there, you'll see stuff. It's some of the my more basic stuff that you're seeing, and I don't really like the presentation of it. The pictures that's on there, you'll be like, those are the pictures that I'm in, like doing it. You'll see the fire, but like the pictures of the actual clothing is like, I don't really like it too much. You know what I mean? So, and then I do custom stuff, so it's not like you'll go there and be like, oh, I want that shirt. No, you'll see the stuff on my Instagram page that you want. Like, you know what I mean? So,
what's your IG?
Original Pics. OREGINALPIX.
Okay.
Yep.
So right now, like I said, you're real heavy in the apparel game. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you work well with other designers? Do you feel like other designers shy away because they feel like you outshine them? What do you think?
I don't know. A lot of people do their thing though. Like, it's like I'm a different lane compared to, like, let's just say like designers, like you said, like somebody like Rach Cannon or like Cherie or somebody like that, or Lay. You know what I mean? They make their stuff from scratch, so they do a lot. It's like different than what I do. Mine's is more like urban in that kind of lane. You know what I mean? They could do that stuff too, maybe if they wanted to, but it's a different lane. A lot of people have asked to work with me, but it's just like, I figure like we both busy. I'm busy as hell, so I don't really. If it happens, it happens. But
okay, who would you like to work with in the city? Like who would you like to collab with if you had a chance to?
I definitely always wanted to work with Rach. She do dope shit.
She does.
I like Lay shit too. So that's somebody we talked a couple times about like making something. So she not a working sewing machine, so that'll help me in doing what I want to do. I fuck with Forest shit. Actually, I'm actually doing something right now for somebody that's in Forest. So y'all will see it like when I drop it, or I'm not gonna drop it because he's probably gonna drop it, but
leaked it.
It's gonna be.
You make a lot of apparel for women?
Yeah, I do like pretty much everything: t-shirts, bodysuits, t-shirt, dress, anything they want really. Crops. I did a swimsuit top. That's the first thing I made from scratch, is a swimsuit top. My grandmother helped me with that to make that for this girl, and it was crazy. So I'm trying to make everything, man. I did socks like last year, but I want to touch everything, like. But I can't get my ideas out because so many people want. Say if I post this, I'll get like 15 DMs like tonight, and I'll have to make 15 of them, so I can't really get to the stuff that I really want to get to because I'm stuck making these. So production, like I said, is like the next thing I want to do, so I could get more of my ideas out, and I can't really get my ideas out when I'm working on like 30 of one thing, and then it just makes it tough. Like,
can you fuck with all types of different fabrics? Can you fuck with leather?
Yeah, actually,
Look, what if you like made this a heart Like that'll be hard. Like the check.
I wanted to do it, but I
like put a heart like right here.
I be thinking about it. Look, man. Speaking of that, because I reached out to John Geiger too, man. And
John Geiger, yeah, he's legit.
Yo, I mean, I see John in person like in a Flats in 12 sometime, and I'd be like, "Yo, what's up, man? Let's work." I don't know if you think I'm playing or not, but I feel like that's somebody I could really work with because he fuck with materials and shit too. Like, you know what I mean? You see his shoes, he got like the snakeskin and the suede and everything. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I saw him put a pair of forces up here. There's like all these checks.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, that's a good fit for somebody I could work with, like on that aspect. A lot of people doing t-shirts and stuff is more print ups and stuff like that. Me and him, I feel like that'll work that way too.
Expand it a little bit more.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's somebody I definitely want to work with is John Geiger for real, because I could pick his brain, learn, get some information, know how to do some stuff, and like you said on shoes like that. I did stuff on like I could do, like it's easier to go through like a Roshi type shoe, as a in a van, and like when you talking about like the leather, it might got to be some other type. I could probably still go through it, but it's going to take more.
Yeah, make sure
it's going to take more
leather too, not that. that real leather.
That leather is tough to go
that
through.
shit might start bubbling.
But like my a couple of my jean jackets that you've seen, like they got leather. I
like the jean jackets. I like the jean jackets.
The leather hearts and shit on it.
So, would another concept behind your design be your heart was broken, or?
It definitely was broken.
Like
a few
recently
times.
Before you started designing, like man,
yeah, but right,
bitch,
like a couple years before I started it though.
Wow.
Like we was already broken up, moving on, but.
Oh, so you didn't get the idea from the breakup?
So
No.
Okay.
Damn, Soul, I wanted him to run with that. You could have ripped.
So like,
She said the alley oop. We could have ripped with that.
No, because that could be a negative stigma to the brand. You know what I mean? People be like, I don't want it to seem like I'm heartbroken. You know what I mean? I don't want it to represent that, and it could look like that. But when people hear the meaning behind the brand, they're like, you know what? That's really good.
Yeah, right.
I definitely like that. And then like again, like you being passionate about whatever it is you like to do. This is the Penguins.
Yeah.
It's still Pittsburgh is a passionate sports team city.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I could do your sports team with it. I could do your kids may like the cartoons or whatever they look up to. They're passionate about that at this age. You know what I mean? So I could tap into all these different lanes with the brand and with my artistic ability and reach all these places. So that's why I didn't want to just stick with like being heartbroken. Like, of course, we all go through that, and some people passionate about love too. So yeah, you could be heartbroken. I got you.
So did she reach out to you after she
we
seen
cool.
your success?
No, we ain't nothing crazy like that. Yeah,
she didn't
make it seem like I blew up.
She trying to make the heart one again.
I mean, you been working.
No,
you know?
no, man.
You gotta give credit when it's due.
She didn't try to catch the wave.
No,
Okay, that's respect.
She doing her thing, man. She rich, man.
Oh yeah.
Drop that name.
No. She good though. She good in my book, man. I see her often. We still speak. Might get her a drink here and there, but
okay,
we cool.
I got to start watching who you're buying drinks for in the spot.
Man.
That's what I got.
I don't buy too many drinks, so you might have to really look.
I'm staring.
Sometimes I get them free, so you might gotta see that on the spin.
New Wave Podcast, episode 20. Reggie, aka Original Picks, aka Heart on the Sleeve Clothing. He gave me the OG piece right here.
Yes, sir.
Heart on the sleeve.
Yes, sir.
Real quick, precisely, where do you want to take the vision with Heart on the Sleeve Clothing?
I wanna get my own store, but people that I talk to with experience, they say just keep doing it off the website because it's more cost efficient and you keep more of your money. And at the same time, I want to be like in these like department stores, and I want to have my own like chain out there. You know what I mean? It's all dreams, but I'm starting small. I would say small, like you know what I mean. I really would like to reach where I didn't already reach. Like I said earlier, 19 states in 3 different countries is a lot, but there's 52 states, and there's a lot more other countries. I need to reach all those places.
If someone's like following your page on Instagram, they want to bring you something to throw a patch on, or I don't know, whatever idea they want to present to you, how long is it going to take? When can you get it back to them?
It depends on what I'm doing, because I be having a lot to do. It might take 7 to 10 on a slow week, and it might take 14 days, like when I'm really busy, because I work fast. I've been doing it so long that I could knock them out, but the most you might wait is like maybe 3 weeks. Maybe, because I do a lot of work, so I be having a lot to do. Word. But if you brought me something, say, and I don't want to give everybody this idea, because people do this anyway, be like, yo, tomorrow's Friday, I'm going out, I need something. But if I want you to, because whoever see you, or you know what I mean, they're going to be like, yo, where'd you get that? So I'm just trying to reach more people than I already reach, so if you need something for like that, it's probably like an upcharge for that, and I'll get it done for you. Knock it out.
Can you throw a price out? Just so.
Now, basic tee is $30 for men, $25 for women.
All right. What if I want to bring you a shirt and I just want like just this on it, I don't know, or this one, a couple patches, like give a round.
So if you brought me your own tee, and you wanted me to do the basic on there, let's just say. Every tee is really, really cheap for real. You order them online, or even if you go in store, you'll see that they're only like, $5 to $10 at the most. So I usually take that away from the work that I would do. So something like that, I'd probably just charge you $20.
Okay. For
the work, you know what I mean?
All right. So where can people find you at? What's your handles? What's your social media handles and everything, and website, everything?
Yep. So my Instagram is Original Pix. Again, it's OREGINALPIX. My brand page is HOS_412. That's on Instagram as well. My Twitter is Original Pix 412. That's OREGINALPIX 412. No underscores or anything. My Facebook is Reggie Howes, and I got a business page on Facebook too. It's Hard on the Sleeve.
What's your website?
www.hosclothing.com. Yeah, man. Tune into the podcast every week. Leave your comments, all that.
Subscribe.
The New Wave Podcast.